Any property investment involves a lot of paperwork. At every stage, whether it's purchase, possession, or registration, you should make sure you have all the necessary documents. To help you out, here's the Common Flow checklist of 20 documents that you'll need while buying property. Starting with the basics, get the building plan approval from your builder. This document confirms that the floor plan and master plan adhere to the regulations laid down by the concerned authority. Once the master plan has been approved, a commencement certificate is provided to builders, giving them permission to start construction of the project. NOCs and approvals from civic authorities are required too. This includes certificates from Electricity and Water Board, Environmental Clearance, Airport Authority of India clearance, and lift licenses if applicable. You should ask your builder for the land use certificate to make sure that the land your house is being built on has been certified as residential. A conversion order is issued when the government gives permission to build residential or commercial structures on agricultural land. You may need this as well. The allotment letter is given to you by the builder if you're applying for a home loan. In case of converted land, you should also get a copy of the Record of Rights, Tenancy and Crops. In Maharashtra, this is known as a 712 extract. A tripartite agreement is applicable if you have opted for a payment plan like a subvention scheme where the builder also borrows money from your bank. The construction agreement describes the rights, duties and obligations of the builder and you during any future transactions. Don't forget to collect the original copy of the sale agreement from your builder, which mentions all the terms and conditions that you have both agreed upon. A copy of your PAN card or Form 60 is needed to register the sales deed for your purchase. A proof of address for yourself and any witnesses involved will also be required. Another important document is the original copy of the title deed or the mother deed. This is executed between the previous owner and the new owner of the property. The letter of no dues is issued after the builder confirms that they have received all the payments from your side. A builder will issue your possession letter only after the dues are cleared. If you're moving into a flat, you'll have to get a no objection certificate from the Flat Owners Association. This document is mandatory while registering your sale deed. Make sure you have receipts of stamp duty and registration fees paid to validate the sale of a movable property. A completion certificate is given to builders after they have completed the construction of the project. This certificate is the precursor to your occupancy certificate. Next, after an inspection by officials of the statutory authority, an occupancy certificate is issued, stating that the building is safe for occupation. The encumbrance certificate is a legal document that provides details of monetary and legal liabilities. It can be used as proof of complete ownership of the property. Khata lists out all the details of the property and is necessary for you to apply for amenities like water and electricity. General power of attorney is to be issued by the owner in case they decide to authorize a third party to represent them and take care of transactions on their behalf. And finally, a joint development agreement is applicable when there are more than two parties involved in the development of the project. And we're done with the complete list of documents that you'll need while buying property. For more information on property buying, log on to commonflow.com.